I swear, I feel like I look like some deranged raccoon woman when I drag trash into here. Yes, as you saw, this was the big old box that I was dragging into my cosplay room. What do I intend to do with this big old box, you may be asking? Well, I want to turn it into a big old prop. My dream for like the longest time is to have like a huge prop that I can actually like sit on or interact with, use in photos. That'd be like so cool. So the story of this box, my brother ordered a big old gaming chair. He was gonna throw this box away. And I was like, heck no, that is perfect me-sized box. And the first thing I thought of was my Suigintou cosplay from Rozen Maiden. Why did I first think of this cosplay? Well, let me tell you. In the show and in the manga, they sleep in suitcases. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if this was like a life-sized suitcase? So that is what I'm planning to do. I'm gonna turn it into a life-size suitcase using my imagination. But I hope you guys enjoyed this journey. I'm really excited. Let me show you the materials I have for this box. I got foam. I got paint. Light brown and dark brown because I do want to make it look like real leather. I got a bunch of foam rulers. Mod Podge. I love Mod Podge so much. Mod Podge, please sponsor me. I'm not sponsored by any of these products, but I love Mod Podge. And that's pretty much it. For the decorations on the outside of the case, because there is like some gold filigree on it, I think I'm gonna use foam clay. I might scrap this idea and just use regular bits of foam. I'm not really sure. We'll see what happens. But for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the entirety of the box in foam. I might cut off some of the flaps just to alleviate the weight. But I'm not sure. I might even leave them on just to have more stability. So I am going to cover it up fully. And then once I cover it up fully, I'm going to cut like halfway down. I'm going to cut the box in half once it's all covered. The reason why I'm doing that, because I don't want to cut it in half right now and then have to like cover two halves separately when I can get an even coverage with it all together. So yeah, I think that's how I'm going to go about this, and let's get started. boy, that was a process. Okay, so I figured what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start marking out where I'm gonna cut the box in half. I'm not gonna cut it in half and half. More like, how do I explain this? Because Suitcases, like the bottom half is a little bit bigger than the top half. So I'm trying to find the best like ratio. And I think 8.5 or 8. I'm gonna go 8.5. 8.5 I think would be the best to mark all around. And then once I marked it all around, I'm gonna take a really sharp box cutter or a really sharp X-Acto knife and just cut all the way around. In the back, I am gonna mark where the hinges go, and I'm using quotations as hinges because they're gonna be fake hinges. They're not gonna be real. So where the hinges go, I'm gonna mark there because I'm gonna leave like that part whole, basically. So it has something to hang off on. So I don't slide it all the way. But other than that, yeah. I'm just gonna figure that out. I'm gonna do that off camera for a bit because I really need to concentrate, and I know mistakes will be made. So I'm gonna figure that out and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright, it took me a bit, quite a few mess ups, but I think I have it. So I'm just gonna start cutting into it, leaving spaces that I need to leave. I'm doing the back first, just to make sure it's straight. This is gonna take me a bit. I knew it was really thick, but like, I'm just gonna get started. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh my gosh, it's so difficult. Oh, my wrist. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera, or try, or I'm gonna ask to pick up sharper ones. Oh my goodness. I honestly can't believe that idea worked. Oh gosh, my wrist is hurting though. So I'm gonna put this project down because I need to rest my wrist. And when I do pick it back up though, I do need to glue these parts. I need to glue some top parts. I'm gonna glue the ribbon up to a certain point so it doesn't fall all the way back, probably to here. And then I'm gonna start doing foam and the filigree parts on the outside before I even get to painting or doing the inside or anything like that. So when you guys see the next clip, I will be doing the things I said I was gonna do. You can tell I'm very tired. That took a lot out of me. It was a lot of pulling, and I hope I never have to do that again. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to call it quits for today. I was just kind of messing around with foam pieces, so I made like kind of the middle, and then for like the decorative pieces, there's this whole pile right here, and now it looks like a mess. It looks like just a bunch of random pieces. Well, what I did is I cut up a lot of these like already foam half dowels, and those are gonna be all my decorative edges. Those toilet paper rolls are gonna be like a handle. I'm not making like an actual real functional handle, it's gonna be fake. And then like the foam clay is gonna be like other little details. So this is just all the detail stuff, the hinges, the whatever I can find, all of it. But that's about it. I'm going to call it quits because I was just cutting things out. I didn't measure anything again. I was just finding stuff that was a square or drawing it out myself. No measurements. So if you guys want to do like a big old box or any kind of prop, this is kind of how I go about it. I just start cutting out things. I don't really measure. You really should measure, but I just eyeball everything. But once it gets onto the box, you'll see what I'm talking about, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. Alright, what I am doing with these pieces specifically is I'm going to use puffy paint on them. Now, in some of the metal pieces, there's like a lot of filigree or a lot of like raised areas. And I thought, you know, puffy paint would probably be the easiest. And plus I have gold puffy paint, so this will be great. Since these hinges and this lock and all these little, I guess like side pieces I would call them, are gold. I'm going to test it out, because if I mess up, at least I can cut off another piece. But it shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to do it very simple. Some of the case pieces, there was like different pieces. Like there was different pieces in the anime, and then there was different pieces in like the 2013 version, and then there was different pieces in like anime figures that I found. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'll just combine them all together because I wasn't sure which one would be correct. Which I guess there is no real correct one, but yeah. So I'm just gonna test it out. I already squeezed out some, so I know it's still good. Alright. I realized you can't even see it. Okay, hopefully I can punch it in enough to where you can see it. And I'll try to hold it up without messing it up. Yeah. Once it's all painted gold, it'll look much better. But right now I'm just doing the raised bits, so when I do paint over it, all these raised bits will come together. But yeah, I think once I decorate them all and then like actually put it on, I think it's gonna look really cool. So I'm just gonna continue with that. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop here for today. Like, I got all these done in Mod Podged. All the bottom part is done. I didn't get some spots, but I don't want to go over it again with the Mod Podge because all it's doing is balling up the more times I go over it. So I'm just going to leave it just as long as the majority of the bottom and top is Mod Podged. And then, yeah, I'll pick it back up tomorrow. Alright you guys, I am done painting. I don't even want to look at a paintbrush right now. It took so long to paint into Mod Podge and it took forever. But we're moving on to the inside of the box, which thankfully is not painting. I did get thicker foam for these bottom and top pieces, and then the thin foam I'm going to use for like the side pieces. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this part. It's like, it almost looks like coffin lining is what I can best describe it, as morbid as that sounds. But I want to make this part just a little bit raised and then put the fabric over it, and then I think I'm going to put individual pieces of fabric. I don't know if I'm going to sew it onto the foam and just like kind of glue it like shoddily on the back and then glue each piece to the side. I'm not really sure how to do that. Right now I'm just going to cut out the pieces and see what I'm going to do. I tried to make as big of an open space as I can. This is one of my bottom pieces of foam. It looks a little ugly. That's okay, it's not covered by the fabric yet. How I'm going to do this, I'm not really sure. I'm going to see what ways the fabric works with this. Like, do I lay it out? What do I do with it? How am I going to cover this? I'm not really sure. I don't know if I just want to like cut it out and then glue it on the back, or I don't know. I do not know. This is going to be hard to figure out. So, again, I'm going to turn off the camera and try to concentrate, see what other ways I could do it, because I might, like, sew it, like, really quickly stitch it. Not sure if that will work, because I don't want it to come all the way through the foam either. Like, I don't want a bunch of stitch marks all the way through the foam. I'll figure it out. I'm going to figure it out, and then I will get back to you guys. Alright, sewing was definitely a no-go, but gluing worked out just fine. It actually looks really good in there. I know once I get the sides up, it's going to look very cool. and stuff. It was a lot. Gluing, I have to definitely be careful. I mean, it does work, but I've been using a ruler to like press down the glue because I don't want to burn myself. But yeah, I'm going to start getting the rest of the pieces and go from there. Guys, at the moment, I do not want to see another glue gun. I think they're kind of mad at me. This took so much time and energy. I'm glad that I got the lining done. Some parts are gaping a little bit, but like, I don't care. I don't care. This took entirely too long. And I'm like, I'm just ready to be done with this project. I'm ready to glue on the metal pieces or the fake gold pieces, whatever you want to call them, and just call it a day. I will probably do that tomorrow because right now, like I said, I don't want to see a glue gun. And they don't want to see me. Alright, you guys, the box is finished. This was a journey. I mean, like, this box just took me forever, and, like, it seemed like such a simple prop. Just for it to be, like, huge and life-size, and just, I don't know. But I love it. I love it. I love it and all its little flaws. Like, some parts didn't turn out the way I really envisioned them, but, like, it's a prop. It's a prop. It's a prop that I can actually sit in and actually interact with, which is what I wanted. So, you know, it works out. Anyway, you guys, that's the end of this video. Next video, I will definitely be doing something special with this box. So I hope you guys stick around, and thank you for joining me. I'll see y'all later. Bye!